Strange cravings, that first flutter. Her body was changing, growing, and stretching in unpredictable and unsettling ways. The first mother in history conceived a child, carried him to term, and gave birth without ever knowing what to expect next. She didn't have a girlfriend to confide in when Adam just didn't understand her moods. She had no one to assure the young mother that sudden calmness was normal or that awful bloated feelings would pass. Her experience was the ultimate as natural childbirth goes. She made it without the benefit of an obstetrician, a midwife, or a drop of morphine. She couldn't even run to her mother, and that was just a pregnancy. She recalled cradling Cain in her arms as a newborn and gently leading him to nurse for the first time. She remembered fingering his tiny hands and counting all his toes one by one. She didn't know she could love someone so much. How, oh, how would she ever be able to be what he needed her to be? His mother? Eve answered her own question when she spoke in the afterglow of giving birth. With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man. No one was there to inform Eve about the significance of what had just transpired. They didn't have to. She got it. She instinctively knew that every mother knows in an instant. She had not brought forth this miracle by her own power, and almost simultaneously, she knew she would not be able to raise him in her own strength either. The very first mother in history would have to raise her child the very same way mothers throughout history have conceived and nurtured children, fully relying on God's help. If that fact wasn't obvious, then it soon would be. Like when she had to steal away for a moment alone to cry because it was the first time she had to punish him, when he bickered with his brother, when his career choice went south, and whenever her own power choices threatened to scar her children's future. Eve was the first to experience joy and heartache as a mother, but no one could tell her then that she certainly wouldn't be the last.